called as a carcinogenesis. Any process has 2-3 stages. One is initiation, another one is promotion, the third is progress. This happens over 10 to 25 years, but the the diet-based foundation is laid in childhood itself. The 3 stages in carcinogenesis. This initiation, promotion, and progression as said. And how does cancer occur? It happens by a process called as a mutation. What is mutation? In simple terms, mutation refers to change in the DNA sequence of a cell. The process can be in 2 forms, like by what we choose to eat, that is causative agents which are occurring in ultra high processed foods, sugary foods, or by lack of nutrients which are left out of our daily diet, which are helpful in prevention of cancer. It is nutritious, convenient, affordable, palatable. But sadly, now what we are choosing is convenience and palatability. Today's fad is ultra high processed food. What is ultra high processed food? That is food without any nutrition at all, just having empty calories. It can be in the form of bakery foods like maida, which is shorn of all nutrients, or it can be in the form of fizzy, sugary drinks. All the fast foods. The ultimate causative factor for all the fast foods is oxidative stress. Like we all know that oxygen molecule is O2. This oxidative stress is by the oxygen free radicals. The oxygen free radicals means O minus. That is oxygen in its free form. That is unstable. That causes chronic inflammation in the body. And chronic inflammation in the body as well as co-carcinogens. Co-carcinogens means these chemicals which aid in the formation of cancer, like acetaldehyde, acrylamide, and several other carcinogens. They all in ideal circumstances in our body as we age, they can cause cancer. Another one problem is insulin resistance and obesity. These are some examples of junk foods. These are all the number one choices nowadays in all the food apps. Okay. The dangers in these fast foods are because of trans fats. What is a trans fat? Trans fat is a fat which is not normally seen in nature. It is formed only when vegetable oils are hydrogenated into solid fats, mostly at high temperatures. What do we see in all those commercial establishments? We see the reheating of oil. Again and again, the same oil is heated to high temperatures. This causes carcinogens. Then too much of sodium, monosodium glutamate, artificial sweeteners, even natural sweeteners. Too much of sugar, fructose, all that causes insulin resistance. See, these are all the side effects of junk food. We all know this. Weight gain, tooth decay, blood sugar, fatigue. Fatigue happens because too much of sugar, it just causes spikes in blood sugars and followed by a dip. The dip makes us very tired and lazy. Then there is a risk of type 2 diabetes, indigestion, heart disease, skin problems, etc. Skin problems, mainly acne. These are some of the examples of ultra high processed foods. High in calories, saturated fat, salt, sugar. Why is all this popular? That is because they have a long shelf life. Again, it's convenience. And one thing that is very common in ultra high processed foods is the lack of fiber. Now we move on to all the protective foods. All of these are antioxidants. All of these are cancer protective. Especially the star vitamins are vitamin C, vitamin A, B complex, E, K, D. All of them are also antioxidants to a certain extent. And some of the very important micronutrients are zinc, selenium, biotin, essential fatty acids. And another star is fiber. Okay, this is the most important part of the webinar. These are all the protective foods that we have to choose on a daily basis. Given in this slide are all the vegetables and the fruits and the ingredients which are protective against cancer in various forms. These act against cancer in mainly three methods. One method is they are antioxidants. They take care of this oxidative stress which happens in our body on a daily basis. This repair happens on a daily basis, especially when we sleep. Repair and rejuvenation of the body happens during sleep. And given together along with these food products are the active ingredients. All these active ingredients, all of them act as antioxidants. They also, once cancer starts forming in our body, also they can act against by preventing new blood vessel formation in the new cancer cells, also by making the cancer cells destroy themselves. That process is called apoptosis. The biology students might have heard of that term. Apoptosis means making a defective cell die by itself. Especially the compounds lycopene, allicin, quercetin, ellagic acid, these are all aiding in apoptosis. Like if a cell in your body goes bad, it helps it to destroy itself. So it's better to eat all this. Like suppose we make a mistake, something has happened in our body, still there is a repair system in place. Yeah, this is a little bit about the star vitamin C, antioxidant. Just one glass of lime juice per day with one lemon, or just one single green chili will give us all the antioxidant an adult person requires for a day. It's that important, that little, and this change can be done by each of us. These are some of the non-negotiables, like an egg per day, a glass of milk per day, a little bit of curd per day, choosing coconut water instead of fizzy drinks, instead of the sugary drinks, having a handful of assorted fruit per day. Assorted fruit means like seasonal fruits, whatever is available, 2 or 3 of them, just a few pieces of each. Then a palm full of nuts and seeds per day, something like 10 to 15 grams in a day, just one of each. Then assorted vegetables also, again a handful. Drink 8 glasses of water to flush out all the toxins. Then each major meal, try to see that at least 10 years and beyond, parents try to see that there is 12 to 15 grams of protein in each meal and at least 5 to 10 grams of fiber in each meal. Now come the star foods, the top cancer fighting foods. We are focusing on antioxidants. So choose colorful foods. The active component in color is anthocyanin, that is an antioxidant. All the citrus fruits, dark chocolate, the active component is flavonoids. Again, it's an antioxidant. All the berries, all of the berries. The berries have antioxidants, flavonoids, anthocyanins, as well as fiber and ellagic acid also. So it is preventive as well as reparative. Green tea, opting for green tea at least on alternate days. Then leafy green vegetables. This is most important in preventing cancer of the gut, like by providing fiber, mucilage. Then also the fiber that we cannot digest, it's food for the good gut bacteria. That is called as a prebiotic. Nuts and seeds, just 1 teaspoon each. Tomatoes, again, the active ingredient is lycopene. This is the anti-carcinogen which is available in tomatoes. Citrus fruits, its active ingredient is something called as hesperidin, again antioxidant only, lots of vitamin C. Chlorophane is supposed to be a very effective kind of a chemical, especially in cancers of the gut. Sweet potatoes again, they are very rich in beta carotene. It's vitamin A. Grapes, it contains this resveratrol, all antioxidants only. Thank you.
On behalf of one and all joined here, I express my gratitude to our doctor, Sri Vidya, for the excellent presentation. Thank you, doctor, for your sincere effort. Every year, more than 3 lakh childhood cancer are reported all over the world. In India, more than 50,000 childhood cancers are reported in every year. Many studies reported that there is a link between cancer and food habits, especially frequent consumption of junk food. That's why we selected this topic, food habits and risk of cancer. Next, I would like to invite every participant and doctor for this is the time for interaction section. Participants, unmute your mic and ask questions or post it in the chat box.
Like ask you one thing that is for the participants because during the registration I have got certain question. The one question is like, is it okay to consume junk food once in a week or twice in a week? That is a question we got in the registration. Can you answer that?
Yes, ma'am. As a parent, I can definitely answer this question. Yes, junk food is okay because we also have to be participants in the culture that we are in now. Each generation has to enjoy the benefits of that particular era. So junk food is a part of our culture. So once in a while, it is okay, but it would be good if the parents can restrict junk food to uh, pre-decided levels, like just eating junk food when they go outside for a celebration, and choosing to be healthy at home, or do the reparative work. Like if junk food is eaten once in a day, then other meal is a reparative meal, like full of vegetables and fruits and a little bit of curd to undo the harm that has been done by the junk food.
Okay, doctor. Thank you. Participant, if you have any other queries, you can ask.
What is the main type of cancer that commonly occur in people?
Pardon me, can you repeat the question?
What are the main types of cancer that mainly occur on people?
Some of the common cancers that are seen regarding diet is you have a higher chance of cancer of the colon if you're eating too much of red meats, if you're obese. All this happens something when you're growing older in your fifth, sixth decades, sometimes even now in the fourth decade also. Then cancer of the breast, then cancer of the endometrium, they are all directly linked to they are linked to high hormones of either progesterone based, estrogen based, like so many types like that, also directly linked to high sugary food intake and obesity.
Thank you.
There are few questions in the chat box, doctor. Can I read? One question is from Anashwara Nayak. How often can we consume junk food? Frequency of junk food consumption she is asking for.
uh, yeah, when you maybe go out once a week, then it is okay.
Is green tea good for kids?
Please repeat the question, dear. Green peas.
It's about green tea, I think.
Green tea, yes, yes, yes. Green tea has two anti-cancer compounds. One is polyphenols and one is catechins. Both of them are antioxidants, so it is better than normal tea.
Okay, thank you, doctor. There are some more questions. One
Yeah,
question
yes,
is from Santosh Kumar.
yes.
Which brand is
What?
good?
Any
Yeah,
other
what?
questions?
Yeah,
Yes,
Santosh Kumar Varshni has asked a question.
yes,
Symptoms that
please.
show that we have cancer. So one of the most common symptoms is loss of weight despite a normal or even a slightly higher food intake. Another one is fatigue, which is not responding to any rest, any amount of rest or any amount of increase in food, mainly it is weight loss, fatigue, fevers, any lumps in the body, abnormal lumps, any what do you say, pigmentations in the body which suddenly start growing, things like that, diarrhea, uncontrolled diarrhea, somewhere pain, many more symptoms are there. These are some of the common ones.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, the next question is, how can lifestyle changes impact cancer risk? Yeah, they say the single lifestyle change that can reduce the risk of cancer is to remain at your ideal body weight, maintain a body mass index of less than 25. That is one. Then early to bed, early to rise, having breakfast as a main meal of the body, most of the calories being consumed in the morning, a little less in the afternoon, the least in the dinner. That is the best and the healthiest lifestyle. Then opting for a little bit of fiber every day, not getting constipated every day, drinking 8 glasses of water, having at least 8 hours of sleep. Sleep is the only time when your body repairs itself, rejuvenates itself. So you don't give sleep to the body, you have more risk of inflammation, you have more risk of DNA damage. And Aishwarya Lakshmi has asked some of the immunity boosting foods. Yeah, immunity boosting foods are turmeric. Number one is turmeric, then honey. All these are antioxidants also. Green chilies, condiments in the food like basil leaves. More commonly is our dhania, coriander. All these are immunity boosting foods. Ginger, I forgot ginger. Yeah. Then, is fasting a good prevention for cancer? Yeah, the recent research says that intermittent fasting is good for cancer because in intermittent fasting, at least 14 to 16 hours of food free time means your eating window is only around 8 hours and 24 hours. That causes some neopotent cells occurring in your gut. New cells are formed, and those cells are reparative cells. They go and repair your body, but it takes 14 to 16 hours. That is not feasible in our fast paced life, not for students anyway. Symptoms of lung cancer, is fasting preventive? Yeah, yeah. Which brand is good in green tea? I do not know. I think all brands are good enough. How long does it generally take to recover from a cancer? That depends on how early it has been detected and how efficiently it has been managed. Could cancer also spread to other parts of the body after initial diagnosis? Yes, definitely. The hallmark of a cancer is its spread, which is called as metastasis. And cancers, they are actually good mimickers. They actually make our cells work for them. They take away all the blood supply by causing new blood vessel formation. And these anthocyanins that I was talking about in the colored fruits, no, they prevent this new blood cell formation, and that is how they prevent cancer spreading. Is wheat or maida better? Definitely whole wheat. And why wheat is better than maida is because of the fiber that keeps your gut emptying on a regular basis. Constipation is simply not good. Is oats healthy or not? Yes, definitely oats is healthy. It has got fiber. Advice on controlling obesity. Start right now. If your body mass index is above 25, do 10 minutes a day and increase in increments of 2-3 minutes per day, at least 15 minutes of activity. Reason behind the baldness of cancer patients is because of it is a side effect of the chemotherapy drug. Like chemotherapy, the medicine that is given for controlling cancer, no, it is not going and hitting only the cancer cells, it affects the normal cells also, so our hair falls off. Would cancer be fatal if it has been diagnosed late? Yes, yes, they have a bad prognosis. Prognosis means your uh, the future after the diagnosis. It is bad if it is diagnosed late. Early diagnosis is always having a better chance. Can any of the symptoms occur in any of the body parts? Yeah, any body part can be. Um, yeah, any body part can become cancerous. Yes. Is gallbladder stones common in children? It is a little common, not very common, but after some few drugs are given, we are seeing it. Gallbladder stones. Will we be weak when we cancer? Yes, definitely. Weakness is one of the most important diagnostic signs of cancer. That fatigue which doesn't go in spite of diet and rest. How many stages are there in cancer cells? And if it has been once eliminated, does it have a risk of appearing again? Yes, it has a risk of appearing again, because the same conditions are present in your body. Lifestyles are difficult to change, and unless we overhaul the lifestyle, the same risk factors will keep occurring again and again. Added to that genetics, it is like a forest fire. Can we drink juice like Fanta once in a month? Yeah, once in a month is okay, but please remember every 100 ml has around 13.5 grams of sugar, which is simply too much. Ma'am, which is the main type of nutrient we should eat daily? Vitamin C, loads of vitamin C, loads of vitamin C, loads of vitamin A. The easiest example of vitamin C and vitamin A is one carrot per day, a single carrot per day, a single green chili in chutneys, eat it up, grind it up and eat, and one glass of lime juice per day, more than enough. Is pasta healthy to consume once in a month? Yeah, okay. Even more than once in a month, you can consume if the pasta is made out of whole wheat rather than maida. How